Hello everyone, this is Michelle Patterson with Angel Souls, and this is your weekly Angel Oracle card reading for the week beginning November 3rd, 2014. Hello everyone, I'm going to be using the Archangel Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue this week, and then of course we will pull a card from the Secret Language of Color cards by Inna Segal later on, and I just had a card jump out, so I'm going to lay that down, and let's keep going here. I don't know about you guys, but this past week has been filled with lots of change and things starting to make sense, but not in the way I had anticipated, which was very interesting. So I'm personally excited to see what comes up. So this is the card that jumped out of the deck, and the card is Brilliant Idea. It's Archangel Uriel. Uriel is all about forgiveness, wisdom, again, seeing the wisdom within a situation and knowing, okay, even if it didn't turn out exactly the way I thought it was going to, it turned out for the best. And it says, yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. All right, so whatever that thing is that you guys have been contemplating, they're behind you on this. They like where you're going with it, okay? So whether this is, starting your own business, we talk about that a lot, starting a new spiritual path even, or maybe even possibly going after that love that you've been wondering, should I tell them how I feel? Maybe, feel it out. Whatever it is, you have a great idea. It's okay to run with it. Okay, the next card we have up, Claircognizance. You're going to know what to do this week, guys, okay? But you got to stay in tune and stay clear so that you don't get your emotions involved in the message. I don't know if we've talked about this before, but one of the biggest questions I get is, how do I know if it's really my intuition or if it's just my mental mind telling me what I want to hear? And that is a very, very valid point. If you are emotionally attached to something, like let's go back to the love example. If there's somebody that you really want to have a love partnership with, you might try to tune in to get guidance, but because, again, you're so muddled up by how you feel in that situation, you could misinterpret what's coming in, okay? Getting centered and getting in that place where all the external feelings kind of go away just for that moment, you can really get a clear message coming in, okay? And it's Uriel again. So who are we going to be working with this week? Uriel. All right, it says pay attention to the thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. Okay, and there is the card. I'm sorry if the light is reflecting off of these, hopefully not too much, okay? So, but again, because Uriel has come up twice now, it's all about, forgiveness, letting go of old baggage, again, clearing the way so that you can figure out where you need to go next. I'm getting the feeling that some of us are going to be led down a path that we didn't anticipate. And they're saying it's all the stuff you've asked for, but now it's coming to you. And again, it's not, I can't say this enough, it's not in the way that you thought. Okay, so that's why it's important for you to tune in to, first of all, not give up on your ideas. So there's that, okay? Not giving up on your dreams, things that you thought could happen, but maybe someone's come in and been kind of tearing you down a little bit and saying you can't go after that for this reason or that reason, but you are being guided on how to make that happen and what path you need to go down. Let's get to the next one. Okay, this makes sense. Okay, it's Azrael, comfort, and it says, I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. Azrael is all about helping you through transition. So this makes me feel like this is the breaking open of some major life changes. Now you could be sitting there saying, I really want to move to a new home. Blah, 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 blah. This is my dream house. Well, maybe now your dream house is starting to present itself. And now you're having to not just sit in a state where you're hoping, but you need to start taking the action steps to make it happen. And yes, you're probably going to be getting what you want, but it can still be really uncomfortable because it's change and you're transitioning and, you're pulling on resources within yourself that maybe you didn't even realize you had. Azrael's here to help you through this and to make you feel comforted and safe while you make these changes. Now, Azrael could also mean for some of you out there who are going through some troublesome times, okay? If you have any grief in your heart or anything like that, call on Azrael and ask him to come in and help you, okay? And the final card we have for this week is career transition. Are you guys ready for this week or what? I don't even know what to say to this. Okay, so this is Shamuel. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. So all that stuff you've been trying to manifest, all that work you've been doing, yeah. And they're making me feel like, yes, on the surface, this could be career change, but mostly it is life purpose kinds of things. Now, again, we can't, we just want everything to have a simple answer, don't we? Me too. Believe you me, I definitely want like the simple answer, and I just want to get to the conclusion. But they're saying that you're going to be seeing the beginnings of this in this coming week. And it might ask you to throw aside some of the things that you always thought you'd be doing and redefine yourself a little bit. You know, I was watching someone on Gaiam TV, forgive me, I can't remember the woman's name, and she was sitting there saying, you know, I always knew that I was going to be a writer, and I always kept trying to write fiction stories, and I just, you know, kept pounding at it and trying to get it out there, and I ended up being a writer, but I'm a nonfiction writer, and I write about spirituality. So sometimes what our mind is telling us we should be doing is misinterpreting the messages that are trying to come through. Okay, so using that example, the woman picked up, yes, I'm supposed to be a writer, but she was writing the wrong things. Okay, and it wasn't until she finally opened up to the path, the signs that were coming to her and getting her in the other path, that she started going down the way she was supposed to. Okay, does that make sense? I'm being really inarticulate, I'm so sorry. It happens, sometimes I'm like that. All right, so now it's time for the color card. Be right back. All right, so let's see what the color card is for this week. I'm really excited about this, and I don't know why. I guess it'll make sense in a moment. Auburn. Let me tell you what just happened. So I was shuffling just a second ago, and I'm going to edit it out because I pulled out a card, and I started talking about it, and I fumbled, and then everything went silent. So, you know, I was like, okay, well, then that must not have been the card. I put it back, did a take two, started up again, shuffled again, and the very same card came out. So they wanted this card to come out. I just got fumbled up on my words. So here we go. It's Auburn. Ground yourself. And the number is 11, and we know that 11 is a sacred number. We are in the 11th month. And yeah, this feels like keeping your head on straight, because in a way your wishes are coming true. Like we said, everything that you've been asking for is now coming to you. You wanted love? Here it comes. And I have a feeling it's going to scare most of us because it's scary to get what you want. Because like we've been saying for a while, you get so used to striving that you don't know yourself outside of striving. It's exciting, but so that you don't fly away with yourself here. For some of you, you'll get a little overexcited and start either going too quickly. Again, I'm sorry, I don't know if that's glaring off the card. Or some of you, once you start getting what you want, like I said, you get terrified and you start backing away and getting muddled up in your emotions and not listening to the messages that are coming through. You can't have that. Stay grounded, stay clear. This is just a good thing to do all the time. Just stay grounded and clear all the time so that you can recognize the good things that are coming to you and have some appreciation, all right? And I also want to say, you know, just from a personal example that happened to me this past week, something that came through to me that seemed like a bad thing and kind of was like, oh gosh, now I got to worry about that. I sat back and I looked at the wisdom in it and went, no, I have been talking about this for months. This is what I've been asking for, and now it's happening. And now I have to get up and I have to take action, and I have to make sure I'm clear and grounded so that every step that I'm guided to take, I'm clear on what to do, and I don't need to carry fear with me as I do it. Just again, having faith that what I'm guided to be doing, that's exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Hopefully that's helpful to you. And of course, as always, I'm sending you my love. Report back. You know, this is a great community for all of us to just share our experiences and maybe even to commiserate if we're all getting a little stressed out over the next week because we're getting what we want. Okay, so take care, guys. Have a good week. Bye.